Hi everyone, so excited today. I've got another unboxing video, but it's probably well, it is the best box, subscription box that you can get at the moment. It's the long-awaited Lootaku for July this year. There's the Lootaku box there. Now it's had some problems with shipping last couple of times, but you know, even with shipping problems, it's still worth the wait. So it wasn't that long anyway. So without further ado, let's get this box open. Now, this month's box is entirely themed around Game of Thrones. I think they did one last year, full Game of Thrones box, and let's just get this open. That's the inside of the box. Something very big and white in there. Right, let's see what we've got down the side. Now, I know there was issues with as well. They had problems with sourcing one of the items, and the shipping company sent it out, and some reason the post office over in Hong Kong, they sent it back to the sender for some reason without even telling Lootaku, which is a bit bad really. And I know that that was one of the reasons why there was a delay for the items. So I think they said that in some of the boxes there's going to be one item that's missing because they didn't get the full shipment, and other boxes they'll be complete. So I think everybody like myself are hoping for a complete box. So let's get this first item out of the way. Oh, it's like a little cloth bag. It's like a little velour or velvety type bag, and it's pretty jangly in there. Let's see what we've got. Is it like coins or something, or I don't know, bit of jewellery, necklace, rings? Oh, it's coins. It's the faceless man's coin, Valar Morghulis. That's the theme of the box as well. So yeah, there's the coin that he gives to certain people, like Arya Stark. So yeah, there's two of those coins, both identical. You see those? They're actually quite heavy. They feel like they're properly minted coins as well. We've even got like the little textured edges on them, and really well detailed, well minted coins there. That's a really nice item. It's not even, I wouldn't even class it as a filler item, because Lootaku don't do filler items, they do quality items with every single box. So we get the next one out. That was resting underneath it. That's the Hand of the King. Doesn't look like a pin. I know you can get a pin of Hand of the King. Let's see if I can. I'll take it out the packaging actually, because there's too much light reflection in this room. It's a very sunny day, which is atypical for the UK. We tend to have about 2 days of summer, and then it's either cloudy or rainy the rest of the time. Well, yeah, it's uncharacteristically sunny day today. So let's get the pin out. That's quite weighty, that. Yeah, that's Hand of the King there. Now, it's too big to be a pin, and it's too big for scale to be on, you know, the clothing. The lip inside, it looks like it's a bottle opener. Looks like a bottle opener. You can see the little lip there. So it's like prize bottle tops off it. That's actually another nice item, that as well. That's another quite good item there. Third one, we've got a Game of Thrones Night's Watch tournament banner. That looks to be, it's like an official one, I think. Sword in the Darkness, it says on that. Let's see how big this item is. Oh, it looks quite big, this. And it's got the, is it the Oath? The Night's Watch Oath on there. That is a huge banner, that. You just scroll up. Yeah, that's a very huge banner, that. And it's got the full, looks like the full oath on there. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the fire that burns against the cold, the light that brings the dawn, the horn that wakes the sleepers. the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honour to the Night's Watch, for this night and all the nights to come. So that's the whole oath of the Night's Watch. Actually, that's one of my favourite moments in Game of Thrones as well. All the scenes with the Night's Watch, as well as the scenes with all the White Walkers as well. That's probably the most interesting part of Game of Thrones for me, because I feel like there's a lot of the politics in there with all war and, you know, houses and all that, but you don't really get to see too much of the White Walkers. And in practice that's good, because you don't want too much to be revealed too soon. But also it can get a bit heavy going at times with all the political toing and froing, but you know, that's to be expected when you've got, you know, a semi-realistic kind of representation of medieval land, well, apart from the dragons and all the sword and sorcery, all that sort of stuff. But I think it's loosely based on English history anyway, Game of Thrones, you know, the likes of the war and houses and all that. Let's get the big item out. That's all encased in polystyrene there. So let's see if we can get it out without making too much mess, because it gets everywhere, polystyrene. Let's just this off. Oh, that's nice. We've got a very heavy, and it looks like it's made out of resin, so I'm just getting all these bits of polystyrene off it before I show it to the camera, as much as I can anyway. Looks like it's made out of resin, and it feels like it's made out of resin because it's quite heavy. It's not plastic at all, and that's a replica of the Iron Throne. Look at the detail on that. My God, Lootaku, you just outdo yourselves every single month, you really do. So yeah, that's the Iron Throne. There says Game of Thrones on the plinth at the back. That is amazing quality on that. So that is really, really good. So let's see. I think that's all that's left in here is the list, and we've got a note in there saying as there were shipping issues regarding the dragon egg replicas, you're actually getting a dragon egg as well, one of Daenerys' dragon eggs. You will notice that your box is missing that item. We will ship the item off to you at a later date, or you can contact us to request a partial refund for that item. We apologise for the inconvenience. Now, they've kept us up to date via social media and emails anyway, so they are really good regarding that. So yeah, there's a list you can get. There was a Hand of the King bottle opener in two different colours, the silver or a gold colour in that. You've got the Faceless Man replica with bag, coins, the tournament banner, the Game of Thrones dragon egg, which is the one that the item that's been emitted. You can get one of three, so you can get Drogon, Rhaegal or Viserion. One of three different coloured ones on a little stand. So that's a 3.5 inch replica egg there. That's the item that didn't come, so that should be here at a later date. They are quite good with, I know there was issues with the Dragon Ball Z box with, there was a cushion cover that they had to take out due to weight restrictions, so they shipped that separately, and that came within a matter of days. They are really fast, Lootaku, with the shipping. They will, you know, at personal cost themselves, they will ship it out if there's any problems. It's, you know, super fast post, like I think it's EMS or something, but really fast shipping they will do. But as for that box, I mean, I saw last year's. I didn't get last year's box, unfortunately. I wasn't a subscriber at that time, but that was really good. The Game of Thrones box for last year. This year they've even outdone that with the items in there. Absolutely fantastic box. But the amazing just look at the detail on that, on the Iron Throne. It's amazing. It's really weighty as well. Really weighty throne. But yeah, that was this month's box. Fantastic Lootaku. I mean, even if you have to contact them, that they're always courteous. They'll always reply to you within a day usually. I've had personal responses from one of the co-founders of the company, Alvin Wong. He does the videos on their channel. Their channel on YouTube's Press Start Hong Kong, and he will always be on the unboxing videos on there. He's personally contacted me a couple of times now, so it's, it says something when one of the bosses of the company is contacting customers personally. How's that for customer service? That is just really good customer service. The actual quality of the boxes every month, they outdo themselves every month. And I'm not getting these boxes from. I'm paying for each of these boxes. I'm not getting anything free for them, so I'm not advertising the company. But I would say, if you've ever got any doubts about subscription boxes, hands down, this is the best box you could ever get. Every month they're outdoing, the quality of the boxes. The customer service is fantastic. You can't do, basically, they can't do any wrong, and that's what you want from a company. Now you see the likes of, probably the biggest company now is Loot Crate. Everybody knows Loot Crate. They've got their premium box, the DX. Some months it's good, some months it can be a bit hit and miss and that sort of thing, but Lootaku, every single month they are outdoing themselves for quality and service, and I just can't see anybody competing with them, to be honest. I know, shipping issues aside, every company gets that. Loot Crate, who are supposedly the biggest company for subscription boxes, they have shipping issues as well, and they've had delays in the past. And their tracking can be abysmal at times. I mean, Lootaku, they give you tracking, and you've got every step of the way, you've got the tracking details, so that's another good thing. But I'll stop the rambling on now. But yeah, I can't enthuse enough about Lootaku. If you're on the fence about it, you really shouldn't be. I mean, the only thing you should not like really is some months you might not like that particular franchise, and that's understandable because you're not going to like everything every month. But you can be rest assured that no matter if it's something you don't like, the quality of that item is going to be absolutely top notch. It's not going to be some mediocre filler item. You know that when a box gets announced, whatever theme it is, rest assured the quality is going to be there, and it will always be there with Lootaku, and that's why I will always remain, as long as I've got the money, I will always remain a subscriber with Lootaku, because I feel they are the best box of the month. Now I know they're trying to grow slowly, so they will sell out. If you're a new subscriber, I can only suggest that on the day that the subscriptions go up, sign up to the Facebook page, check when the subs go live, usually around the 4th of every month I think, and then on the hour that they start the subscriptions, in the UK I think it's about 6 PM, within 20 minutes they will sell out. So I would suggest getting on at 6 PM on the dot and getting your subscription in if you're not subscribed already, and then you're probably guaranteed to get a box then within those first 20 minutes. That's what they always state, because after then they sell out pretty quickly, and they want to grow this company slowly, so that's why they're only increasing the subs gradually, because they don't want to be left with a load of surplus stock like Loot Crate do, because I know Loot Crate have got a website called Loot Vault, and that's all their surplus stock. Now, as a company, and especially a smaller company, you don't want to be left with all this surplus stock, and you want to know roughly what your subscriber numbers are. And I know with the case of the figures as well, Lootaku want to know the exact number of people who want to subscribe, so they can put in a specific order to the manufacturing company of these specific figures. I think it's Banpresto, so they can manufacture the figures and they're not left with a load of surplus stock, which is understandable. So I can only suggest, if you want to help Lootaku grow, 4th of every month I think it is, get on it, whatever country you live in, the hour when they open the subscriptions, and get subscribed, and then you've got your subscription then active. And the only way it won't be active is if you cancel it. So, everyone who's subscribed is guaranteed a box, so you can rest easy on that as well. Everyone who has a subscription, they will not miss out. So that's the only thing. I'll stop waffling now. But I would give that box a solid 5 out of 5. That is a fantastic box. Really good items inside. Even with the missing dragon egg item, still really, really, really good box. Better than every other competitor out there, even with the missing egg, and that will arrive usually in a couple of days. So yeah, that's it for this video. Sorry for rambling on. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.